Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Innkeeper, and today I'd like to welcome you back to the Megamax V2. Right now, we are trying to construct our two new cell blocks right here, nearly getting close to the 500 mark, which should be required in order for us to attain one of the final grants that we have right here, which I believe is cell block E. There we are. Now, I don't know if we're going to have one hidden. Apparently, one of the hidden ones is the... You know, I had the comment around it, but I think I accidentally deleted it. Apparently, it's some sort of government rebate or something like that. If you're in sort of dire circumstances, you can get a little bit of a cash injection to try and get yourself back on your feet. Or something like that. Wow. There are a lot of staff inside this single staff room right here. What about the ones in the bottom area? We have been dealing with a substantial increase in riots lately, but it looks like we've quelled off some of the reasons for them to fight. Now we just need to get rid of hope. And then that's the final concoction out of the mix, which is hopefully create a delicious dismay stew. Good. Probably the better word to come up with right there, but good. Discouragement stew. Look, there's a lot of things. Suppression stew, even better. We all know who suppression stew is. Let's get a shower done. One of them acted up before we can get a shower done, apparently. Whoa, a little bit of an altercation going on down here. Some of the gang members are fighting each other, or are they part of the same gang? Yeah, okay, a little bit of gang fighting going on. They just woke up already. There's lots of fighting. Most of the needs are, however, being met, which is quite nice. Mostly food is an issue right now. If we look at... I was mostly curious about... Yeah, okay. So exercise, family, and freedom are a bit of an issue right here when it comes to protective custody, which I find to be quite odd. Exercise and family should be pretty much easily dealt with, since they have phones everywhere they go. Unless, of course, they're being kept in their cells for any good reason. They pretty much have the same workload as everyone else. Other than Supermax, who just have their sort of random eat time. They're mostly in lockup. That's fine. That's not what I'm worried about. There's not many of them to really have that be an issue. It's protective custody not really doing anything. Right now, we should be eating. But they're not. At least they're all eating, which is good. And if we have a quick look at their needs, we can see that we are fulfilling that need very well, in fact. Wow. Not very many prisoners have any sort of issues when it comes to being fed. Now, mostly exercise, family, and recreation are an issue. What I could do is put a bunch of workbenches. Whoa. Where the hell are you all going? You going to work? You're all going into this one cell for yard time. Okay. Hold on a minute. This is not what I signed up for. Why are you only going into the one? What's going on? Why just the one cell? I don't understand. Or why just the one yard? Right, okay. We're going to have to stop that for a minute. And we're just going to have to turn this into more work time. Or work free time. Might be better for us just to have some free time and then work. And you know what? We'll just take off some free time from that end right there. That'll be fine. Just gets them into their areas. Takes them long enough. That's like their hour break before feeding time. I'm okay with that. So let's get to work, you bunch of hobos. We need you to run the machines. Right now, they're just sawing each other's phalluses off. Good. It's always, you know, we got some circumcision machines going on right now. The workshop circumciser, followed by the circumcision press. A very delicate piece of kit, and is gruesome. we don't really want to follow any particular protocol whatsoever. It's a very grim industry, but we'll just leave it at that. Right now, hopefully we shall sustain ourselves with the 52 grand per day daily cash flow, and hopefully get the rest of this cell block done. We've just finished this little bit. Mostly power is an issue right now, but if we continue to clone this particular section of the prison, there we go, then that would be great. So from this doorway downwards is what we want to do. So wait, what side though? Let's just double check that. From the far left side, okay. So from here is where we want to get our next print. Get the next print, you know, daily I don't know, daily prisoner. The next print is what we need right now, apparently. Let's get this bit done. There we are. And then we will copy this bottom section. And get that done on both sides. And we're just doing it sort of piece by piece. It's a very slow and steady process. We have to remember, we do have to do a little bit of editing on this side in order to change where the prisoners go through. Because at the moment, we have this giant common room in the center. Do we want to keep it that way? Do we want to have a doorway just going through here still? Do we want to have a big doorway going through the middle so they could both get down to the canteen easily and both access this section of the prison easily as well? We don't want to make it so they come out of this end, because that means if they have to come out of this end for symmetry's sake. And I, don't really want them to do that because of this sort of lockout point that we have. You know, this is meant to be a servicing walkway for our maintenance staff. And also a safe place for our visitors to come in and hopefully not trade any items. It's very difficult to do that, however. And not to mention we can also, well, hear their communications, what they're talking about. Look, right now, we've got Stacy right here just listening in. We've got Visitor. Dawn's father. There's Dawn. What kind of name is Dawn? John Dawn. Sounds pretty badass. My name is John Dawn. I am the Shadow. Good. Kind of. It sounds like a very cheesy sort of cartoon villain. I am the Shadow. The shadow of what? The shadow of my former self. This gonna have a lot of random shadow jokes. And that's it. Shadow jokes, also his sidekick. Oh, what happened now? Oh, no. I was meant to put fire suppression systems in here. Okay. Power surge. Let's turn you off. Let's turn you off. And I'm probably gonna have to turn you off as well. We should probably pause while we're here. I forgot to put the fire suppression system in. Let's get the emergency services in to quell the fire. Little bit of a problem right now. Half of our prison no longer has power. That's fine, you know. The workshop still has power because we have these separate units right here. Which I might add, we do need to get the concrete tiles in this room done. Not to mention the separate security measure, so it is much harder to get into the power supply area. Still need to make these into remote doors. Yeah, still need to do that. We'll get that done, you know. We'll get that done, it's fine. In fact, we should definitely get that done. Where are our remote doors? Yeah, we should have a remote door here, and we should replace... This is a solitary door, though. We want to make it a remote door, because that way, if anyone wants to get into this area, they have to get access to a control room, which will probably be this one here. Or maybe even the main control room, and I feel like that's kind of easy to get to. Is the fire stopped, or are we just taking forever to get there? I think we're just taking forever to get there. Don't really want to run in, but oh well. Oh. Okay. Good. We're going to keep them around. There is issues with power right now. We should really have some subsystems set up for if this ever happens. But I don't think that would work out very well. Well, it might if we had a sort of system, like control switches or something. If you could go underneath cables, that would probably work. Just as a backup in case something like this happens. The issue is we have sprinklers in here. We're just going to destroy everything. So right now we need to get these repaired. This one is apparently okay. Can I turn it back on? Sort of still smoking a little bit. Slightly worried right now. Feel like things are going to continue to go horribly wrong. Gonna keep the fire team there, however. But if we look at which part of the prison has been connected, pretty sure that's not really that big of a deal, is it? Utilities would be nice. So that one is the big blue one. Oh, no, okay, that's a pretty big deal. Yeah, nope, that's a really big deal, in fact. We probably didn't have enough cookers to sustain this next mealtime coming up. Slightly worried. Oh, then again, no, we're fine. Yeah, we got loads. Apparently, this is more than what we need. Yeah, we do have quite a large number of cookers. Oh, no, wait, they have been working. Because they were just taken off of there. Well, okay, maybe a bit confused. Can we get this powered back on? We can get this repaired now. That would be ideal. Thank you very much. I imagine they can't get in or something. No? Oh, the workers are probably busy. Yeah, they're busy constructing this section of the prison. Whoa! There's been a death! They were tased, but instantly killed. Not good. Gang members are probably furious. I would hate it if guards could also get annoyed. Like, if you didn't punish someone, they would just sort of be like, nah. Alright, there we go. Surprised you killed someone. You're not being thrown in solitary. Did I not keep that policy? Yeah, murder. You didn't just attack staff. You didn't just attack staff. You murdered someone. I mean, yeah, 6 hours of solitary is pretty minor for murdering someone, but, you know, still. Alright, that's powered on? No, it's not. I think there's a cable issue now. Yeah, there is. This single cable needs connecting. Right, let's get rid of you lot. Oh, okay, nope. Click the wrong button there. Maybe not. Yeah, okay. If we just control and clicked it, it would automatically be prioritized, but apparently not. We have so many plates to be thrown in here. Oh, the admin block needs power. We just need to get this installed, and then we'll be good. We should probably brick this up. And also get the rest of these tiles put back in. Lots of damaging in, or lots of damages in this area. Not ideal. Do we want to get water for sort of fire suppression system in here? Because the problem is it causes more damage than it solves, really. The water will just cause more fires around these areas. Well, it won't cause more fires. It will just cause all of our electrical equipment to short circuit and die. And that will end up being more expensive. 5k from exports just then. Was that the single load? Was that how much we get? We're selling the wood apparently as well, which I guess I'm fine with. Is it just... yeah, just wood. And then again, it is... yeah, just stacks of wood, which I suppose is better. We don't really use them to make plates. Wouldn't the plates be more worthwhile? Wow, 4k right there from that one drop-off. That is amazing. Not to mention we're also selling superior beds, which is really good. I wonder how many more of them we have. Looks like the inactive. Build more CCTV monitors. Oh, I see. Okay. I was wondering why it was a bit... well, not a bit. It was actually fine. Are we completed on this side? We've done this one. Oh, no. Okay. For some reason, I thought all these red bits were really bad, but they're just light. Blocked. Install light. Blocked. No route. Failed 8 times. 8 times! Let's keep this open. Probably should have some guards stationed around here. Just so that they can open doors for all of these lazy bastards. And so that I can see what's going on in there. Well, roughly see what's going on in there. Let's go back to Cologne. Let's continue. Let's see. From where do we need to grab now? Well, probably this bit. Yes. Yeah. We're all good. Okay then. So now we just have this little bit left to do. And that'll be the 2 cell blocks done. It's not costing us too much. We probably will be able, let me say that again. We will probably be able to afford this top half soon. I mean, that single clone right there will cost 4k. That's not that bad. That's pretty good. So both sections or each block, roughly about that much. I don't know what the most expensive section would have been. We do need to get rid of the indoor area for these yards, however. Start taking in more prison as well. Just a nice little bit of extra money. There we are. Taking an extra 10 prisoners per day. Not to mention some of them are being culled off, which is not amazing. We have a look on the prison grading right now. Has anything gone up? I wonder what kind of prisons have like the highest grading on everything. Would be quite interested. I don't know how the health thing really works. I imagine it's sort of general hygiene and cleanliness. We haven't seen any prisoners do any cleaning yet, have we? At least they're all asleep. What about their needs? Yeah, hygiene's becoming a bit of a problem. But they're oversleeping now, which I'm okay with. They still only get 5 hours sleep, which is really bad, really. But they don't seem to need more than that. So, hygiene needs to be sorted out. I'm glad that you get rid of their bladder issues straight away as well. This person apparently doesn't need a shower. Great privacy. Yeah, everyone seems to be quite happy with their privacy. I suppose we have to remember they've got private showers. So that probably does help out. Damn gang members. You can't help but cause a ruckus. You will be punished for this altercation. Danger levels going up. But it's not that bad. It is feeding time. Free fire mode on. Just a, you know, little bit of an incentive. You know, don't muck about. Or I'm going to pew-pew your butt. Your butt. Gonna pew-pew your butt. Should probably move this boiler soon. And all these, you know, random bleach just hanging around the security monitors. Probably not the best idea in the world. Do we need more staff? Seems like we will always have some people available, so I think we're okay. Needs, though. Spirituality is always a need, isn't it? Lots of prisoners have various reliefs. Do we think we should start adding prayer mats to all the cells? I don't think they're in their cells enough for that to be a thing. What about if I throw a bunch of... Oh no, they're all stuck around here now. Yeah, a lot of them spend their free time in here, don't they? And then they've got the chapel, but there's nothing there. Then again. Okay, wait, let's go back to needs. Right, how many of them are of maximum security? Pretty much most of them. What about normal? Very few of them are from normal security. I don't think we have anyone on minimum. Imagine there's one guy. Oh no, one guy. Clothing is a bit of an issue with those guys, which I'm okay with, to be honest. They can deal with it. Deal with it. Pretty much everyone that will require spirituality is in maximum security. Do they even use the top one? There's a lot of cleaners around here, apparently. Let's go back to deployments. Okay, then. Well, first things first. The infirmary is still a no-access area, as well as the staff room. Can't remember why they're no access. Oh, right, no. Can't remember why. I think it's to stop them moving through it. Yeah, maybe. Trying to think what would be a better idea. Making more solitary might be a good idea, but then again, we only have a few people that should be thrown into solitary. We should really get a few prayer mats put in just to see how that helps. If we go back to objects and go to the prayer mats. How much do they cost each? It's 50 each. That's quite a lot of money. We should do a test. A test run. Like maybe with the ones over here. Throw a bunch of prayer mats and just see how it works out. See if they're using them. Maybe at the ends of their beds here. It's fairly expensive. Alright, you could be the guinea pig. The guinea pig block. There we go. Having trouble talking right now. Mat in cell. Okay, apparently we're having lots of problems when it comes to delivering. There's a route that's been blocked. They can't get any of them in there, which is quite interesting. How come you can't go in there? What's the problem? Can you at least tell me, like, install prayer mat and cell blocked, no route? What do you mean? The guard can go over there. It's the same thing over here. Some things don't have a route. Yeah, why does some things have an issue and others don't? Is that why? Do you think it's because we have too much over here? We need a hell of a lot more workers at the moment. I don't mind hiring a bunch more.